All right, ladies, this one is for you. Dr. Laura Schlesinger, as controversial as she was, and she got kicked off the air a few years ago, really made a really good point about, are you a woman that your man looks forward to coming home to? When your husband comes home from work, does he look for you, or is he dreading coming home to you? Because he's walking on eggshells. He might not know what kind of mood you're in, what you're going to complain about, what's going to set you off. Or does he look forward to coming home to you because you're happy to see him? Because it's going to be a nice evening with you. It's going to be nice having dinner with you. He's going to have a space. He can have his dinner. You have a peaceful home. Does he look forward to coming home to you? And when it comes to sex, does he find comfort in your arms? Does he find comfort in your body? Or are you cold to him sexually? Are you cold to him emotionally, mentally, and sexually? Or are you warm? Are you inviting? Are you happy to see him? Do you appreciate him? Do you do things for him? Do you remember what he likes to eat and make his favorite dinner? Do you remember what he likes to see you in and wear that? Do you appreciate what he does and let him know? Do you give him his space? If you're not having sex with him, why not? Do you tell him what you need? Now, I know that there are guys who are like not nice or whatever, but this video, most men are very nice to their women, and there are a lot of women who are not nice to their husbands. Cases like Amber Heard, she was an extreme, but there are women like that, and even not as bad, but who like to create drama. There are women who like to create drama and who like to complain and who like to be the victim and who use men as for financial support while not appreciating them. You can't yell at your guy. You have to make polite requests. You have to see him as your king. He has to see you as your queen. You have to see your guy as your king and adore him. This is my mindset. I'm sharing you my mindset, okay? And some women don't know this because they didn't see this model to them growing up. Like, I saw this model to me growing up, okay? I mean, I got divorced because I didn't get my needs met, but I know I wanted to do all that. Now, of course, I got resentful. That's the other thing that happens. If your needs aren't being met, you may feel resentful, so you have to speak up. I would like this. I would like to go on dates with you. I would like to be closer to you. In my case, none of all that was like rebuffed. That's why I got divorced. But a lot of men won't rebuff you. I don't really know what else to say. You guys just have to be nice to your husbands, because you can build him up to be even more manly, or you can tear him down. And if you want him to be manly, you've got to build him up and tell him the things that you appreciate about him. And if you can't appreciate him, go to some counseling and figure out what's in the way. And if you're not able to do that, just get divorced. That's it. Because I don't know, it gets tricky because, there's so many people that don't even know how to be nice to their spouses, and they're in relationships, and they might even be in therapy, and there's a lot of really bad therapy out there. If you're in therapy for more than a year, your therapist sucks, in my opinion. I would like to know, though, from those of you who've gone through therapy, because a lot of therapists just have you come in for bitching sessions, where you're just venting and you're not learning anything. They're not confronting you, or challenging you, or showing you what the issue is. And especially when it comes to relationships, if just one person is going, they can lay out a lie about what's happening and not take accountability at all. And there are a lot of people who are really manipulative with their therapists. And they find therapists who won't take them on because you don't want to upset the client. But a good therapist is going to challenge the client and not work with people who don't want to work on their stuff. So you could have a woman who is not nice, and her husband might even say, you know, we have a problem here, you need to go to therapy. And she may even go to therapy, but she's going to someone who's letting her get away with, you know, back off. You know, this guy is just the problem. And the therapist could believe it. Or, you know, I can't talk about this, I'm not ready to talk about this part. And the therapist can go along with it and just kind of lead this person on and think this person thinks they're getting therapy, but they're not. For me, as when I work with people, that's something that I had to learn. Just on a personal note, I had to learn to challenge people and be comfortable with that. But I also come across cases where I will present to someone what their problem is, and they don't want to fix it. They're like, okay, well, that was a great insight I have now. And then they go back to being exactly how they were because they don't want to change. Not everybody wants to change. But ladies, you have got to be nice to your men. Your man, if you're a decent woman, worthy of a relationship, your man will look forward to coming home to you. And that's how I'm going to end this video.